Good morning and welcome to our last day of this 7-day morning yoga mini series. I'm so grateful that you have come on this journey with me, and I hope you have noticed some shifts mentally, physically, emotionally in the past week. Creating a morning routine is not always easy, but it is so worth it to get your day started on the right foot. So thank you for sharing these practices with me. Today's class is a little shorter, just about 20 minutes long, and will get you focused and ready for your day. You'll need one strap, so go ahead and grab that and then come join me on the mat. We'll begin our class today in a comfortable seat, coming to our Sukhasana, our easy pose, and just allow your hands to drop down on top of your knees. Draw your index finger and thumb to touch. Close your eyes here. Take a nice deep breath in. Big exhale, let it go. And just starting to arrive on your mat. Noticing any sensations that come up for you. Noticing any tension, any tightness in the body. And seeing if you can send some breath into those areas. Letting them soften, letting them find some release. Take one more nice deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then begin to set an intention for your practice. So maybe it's physical, maybe it's mental, maybe emotional. Something that you'd like to get out of practice today. Maybe carry with you through the rest of your day. And just notice that, repeat it. Remind yourself why you decided to show up on your mat today. And then when you're ready, go ahead and blink your eyes open and grab your strap. You're going to take your strap out in front of you and just lengthen it out so your arms are going to stay long, and then you're going to inhale the arms up overhead and exhale, let them come back behind you. And you might walk your hands a little bit closer each time you do this. So inhale, reach up, and exhale, come forward. So go at your own pace. We want to make sure that we're not hyper extending the elbows. So you want a little tiny micro bend in the elbows, but not a huge bend, so you're not like bending your arms all over the place. So inhale the arms up and exhale, come behind. A few more just like that, just warming up the shoulders. Maybe they're super tight. Go ahead and take one more round of that. And then go ahead and release that strap off to the side. You're going to take your arms out in front of you, bend your elbows, take your right arm under the left, cross your hands, roll your shoulders down the back, lift your elbows up, push your hands away from your face. So finding eagle pose with the arms, and just continue with those 3 movements. So rolling the shoulders away from the ears, lifting your elbows, pressing your hands away from your face. And you'll notice that the back side of your shoulders really stretches out there. One more breath right here. And release it. Shake it out. Same thing on the other side. So bend your elbows. Left arm comes under the right. Cross those hands. Roll the shoulders down the back. Lift the elbows. Push the hands away from your face. Nice big stretch through the back side of the shoulders. One more breath here. And then release what you have and shake it out. Good. From here, come onto your hands and knees. Take a round or 2 of your cat-cow. So any way that feels good. Maybe wiggling your hips out, looking over your shoulder. And just opening up And then come into your tabletop. From here, reach your right arm forward and then lift the left leg behind you. So really extending. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knee and elbow come underneath the body. And then inhale, reach it long. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale together. Inhale this time, lengthen it out, stay here, or bend the left knee, grab hold of the foot with the right hand, and then slowly and mindfully press that foot into the hand, turning your chest slightly over to the right side. Keep kicking up. Release the foot, release the hand, stretch it out. Lower the hand and knee back down. Take another round cat-cow. Come back to neutral. This time, left arm stretches forward, right leg stretches back. Inhale here, lengthen. Exhale, pull it together. Inhale, get long. Exhale together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale together. Last one here, inhale long. You can stay here or bend that right knee, catch your foot. Press the foot into the hand. Rotate the ribs open to the left side. Breathe here. Keep pressing up. And then release it back down. Hand and knee find the floor. Take a few more rounds, cat-cow. Eventually go ahead and tuck your toes under. Lift the knees, sits bones, press on back. Downward facing dog. You can shake your head out, yes and no. Bend one knee, then the other. Widen your stance, widen your feet a little bit. Walk your hands all the way back toward your feet. Hang out in a rag doll. And then release your hands down. From here, take your fingertips down to the floor, lengthen, find a flat back. Take your toes out, angle them out, and then soften your knees, sink your hips down. Malasana, our yogi squat. So hands together in front of your heart. Shoulders draw back, lift the chest up. Nice deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lower your hands back to the floor, lift your hips, walk your feet about inner hips width, and then walk it out, downward facing dog. From here, right away, inhale the right leg up. And then as you exhale, step that foot in between your hands. You're going to spin the back heel down and drop the right hand to the inside of your foot. Rotate the ribs open. And then lift that left arm straight up toward the ceiling. So you can always lower the left knee down. I'll show you what that looks like. Lowering the left knee down and kind of taking that foot out on an angle, if that feels better. Still opening through the hip here. And then go ahead and lower that left hand down. You can turn your hips forward, lower the back knee down if it's not already there. Take your hands together in front of your heart. Turn your left elbow, hook it over the right thigh, and then press into it. Top palm pushes down. Find that rotation. Steady breath. From here, untwist. You can take the hands down to the floor, tuck your back toes under, lift the back knee. Take your hands at your heart, lift your chest. We're going to spring forward onto that right foot, working right into warrior 3. So back leg is really lengthening. Right leg is really strong, activating the glute and the hamstring. For 3, steady breath. For 2. 1, lower the fingertips down. Now step the left foot to the outer edge of the right foot, behind it, and then fold over. So you're really going to feel a stretch through the left hamstrings. Soften your knees as much as you need to. Full, steady breathing. And then from here, planting those hands down, lifting that left foot up, standing split just for a moment before we lower the left foot all the way behind. Drop the knee, untuck the toes, lift the heart. Big inhale here. Exhale, lower the hands, slide the hips back, lengthen the right leg. Half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Just reaching the chin down over toward the shin. And then put the weight back into the foot. Lower the hands down, back toes tuck under. Sweep that right leg up behind you. And come back in downward facing dog. Inhale this time, left leg reaches up. Exhale, step it up in between your hands. You can, again, spin the back heel down or lower the knee. Take the left hand to the inside of your foot. Press your shoulder into the knee to open up and reach that arm straight up toward the ceiling. So rotating open. Keep breathing. Full, steady breath. From here, drop that right hand down. We're going to turn the hips forward as you lower the right knee, finding a twist, hands together in front of your heart, right elbow over the left thigh. Give it a good press. So top palm pushes down into the bottom palm. Find that rotation. Find your dristi, that gaze point. And then slowly untwist. Take the hands down just to frame the foot, back toes tuck under, lift the knee. Hands together in front of your heart. Spring onto that left leg, right into warrior three. Toes are pointing down, heel is pointing up. Breathe here. Trying to get really long in the spine for 3, 2, and 1. Hands come down. Step that right foot behind the left on the outer edge of the foot, and then fold into it any amount. So feeling that stretch primarily in the right hamstrings. And then lower the hands down. Extend that right leg up just for a moment for standing split. And then lower that right hand or the right foot all the way behind you. Drop the knee, untuck the toes. Press your hips forward. Big breath here. And exhale, lower the hands, half splits. Lengthening that left leg and folding it over. Put the weight back into that left foot, hands come down, and step back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Come down to your knees, press back, child's pose, balasana. Allow your forehead to come down, you can roll it back and forth. And then from here, go ahead and walk on up. You're just going to send your legs all the way out in front of you. Give them a little bit of a shake. And then we're going to lower down onto our back. Give your knees a nice big squeeze, rock side to side. And send your knees over to the right side. Let your arms open out to the side. You might cross your knees if that feels better. Just let your left shoulder really come down to the ground. So opening up the rib cage. And then the knees are going to come back to center. Allow them to fall heavily over to the left side. Nice, full, steady breath. Let your knees come back to center. Grab hold of your feet, find a happy baby pose. Let your knees open up. And then slowly we're going to extend the legs long. So nice, short and sweet class today, ending in Shavasana, sometimes the hardest part of class. Just finding that stillness and focusing on the breath, focusing on you. So keeping your eyes closed, just begin to notice your body. Notice any sensations without judgment. Maybe notice any tingling on your skin, the air quality, how that feels. Take note of any sounds around you. And just bringing yourself back into the room. Start to sense some movement into your hands and your feet. You can bend your elbows, bend the knees, stretch, lengthen, and then roll off to the side. Resting here just for another moment. And eventually pressing yourself all the way up, finding a comfortable and easy seat. Allow your hands to come together in front of your heart. Take a moment to thank yourself for choosing to practice today, for choosing to show up and to honor yourself. And thank you so much for sharing your own practice with me this morning. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on this 7-day morning yoga mini-series. I'm so honored that you have practiced with me every single morning for the past week, and I would absolutely love to continue to practice with you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you'll never miss a class. And if you haven't already listened to today's bonus affirmation video, go ahead and do that now. Today's video is all about gratitude. It's only 5 minutes and will help you to reframe your thought patterns and to get you feeling grateful for all of the amazing things you already have in your life. If you found this morning yoga series to be enjoyable or helpful, please share it with a friend. I left a link down below so you can send that along. Have an incredible day, and I will see you on the mat very soon, my friend.